Hi my friends, today we model this part. You see how it looks. It is not a big part, but it has some interesting tricks. You see, these are lengths of arcs, not dimensions, linear dimensions. This line is horizontal, and you see here this is also horizontal. These two are dimensions of that arcs. Radius 150, for you to know, is with this center placed by me in order to be hidden, not visible. We start by creating this arc, which ends with a line. That arc finishes here, and this is a line, not an arc, with a length of 8 millimeters. The radius of this arc is 150. The distance between these 2 points is 133, and these are dimensions of arcs. Let's start. New standard millimeters IPT, new sketch, XY plane, and we draw a line with the length of 150, the radius of that arc. This is a construction line. Then we draw the first arc, starting from here, going here, and with the radius of 150. This arc is perpendicular on this line. Now this center is here. Then another arc up from here to somewhere here, tangent to this, and equal to this. Now I place the length of these two arcs. Dimension, select one of them, select arc length, and the value is 30. The other one, the same. The same if I select that arc. Dimension type, arc length, and the length is 36. Another arc is this one. It is tangent to the previous and equal to the previous, the same radius. Its length is of 45. Another arc, the last one, starting from here, goes somewhere and placed as you can see now. Once again tangent, once again equal, and we draw a line of 8 millimeters length, 8. This is a construction line, and the dimension is 133 between these 2 points. 133. But I forgot to place tangent between this arc, so that I have to move the point and apply tangent between these 2. Now we have a fully constrained sketch with all the necessary dimensions. Finish sketch, and we continue by placing a plane. Now we used this plane and we create a new plane placed at half of this dimension, 36.5. Plane based on XY and move to the right at a distance of minus 36.5 divided by 2. Good. We create a new sketch, F5 to see the previous view, and I project this endpoint to somewhere here on the plane. To continue, I have to change the background. Alt Fi, and I select high contrast. Okay, now you see that point. Yes. Finish sketch, hide the plane, and create another plane based on 3 points. 1, 2, 3. New sketch, F5 to see the previous situation. I project in this new plane, I project this point and this line. Then I draw a line from that point to the left, and I keep press the left button to go to this point. And we see the 2 tangent constraints, and I place this point on the same horizontal with this, but I think it is already placed because they are tangent here. If you want to see this, I select the line or that arc, and we see that tangencies. We have a fully constrained sketch. Finish. We hide this plane, and we have half of this part. You see? Now we see that this section has the diameter of 7. We select plane to be placed on this arc in this point. Sketch, F5. I project this point because it is not in the plane, and I draw a circle here with a diameter of 7. Finish sketch, sweep, and select this curve. Okay, I hide the plane. I hide this sketch, which is only for that point, this is why it is not visible. I make it not visible, and I make visible, repeat visibility, the first sketch. Why? Because now I create a new sketch in the plane XY, F7, and I have access to that arcs. I project some points, this one and this one, because I have to create these cylinders with holes, diameter of 16 for both and hole of 8 for both. The dimension is 8 of the extrusion. Circle with this center 16, center and equal. These two are equal. When we see magenta, we know that this is fully constrained, that entity. Now I go back, Alt Fi, to the presentation background. Yes. Finish sketch, extrude, 1, 2, symmetrical of 8. I hide the sketch and the holes, face, center, 8 millimeters, face, center, millimeters. Okay. Next is mirror. We mirror all this object, yes, not a feature, but all the object, and the plane is this one. Okay. Now we have to create this feature. It is placed on the center point horizontal. Dimensions radius 8 and distance 15. Let's do this. We use this plane, F7, and we project this arc and this arc. Line from the center to the right, keep press the left button, go up, keep press the left button, go here and end. You see, here is a constraint tangent, also here, but not in this point. We apply manually this tangency, we make equal these two arcs, and we place that two dimensions I mentioned before. Radius 8 and distance 15. Finish sketch. Now we create a new plane based on this line and this point. We can select any other, for instance this and this. We use it to create a new sketch. We project this point in the sketch, circle diameter of 7 like the other cylinders. Finish sketch, sweep. Inventor found the unique close contour and we select the curve or edge. This is the curve. Okay, good. Next is this hole of 3 millimeters through the last feature. Yes, let's do this. We create a new plane based on this one and tangent to the cylinder, you see. Then we create a new sketch. We project this edge, this another edge. We connect these 2 points with a diagonal and we use the tool point to place a point at the center of that line. Then hole. Inventor knows what we want to do, but the dimension is 3, the diameter. Visibility. Then we have to create this connection with dimensions here 20, radius 147, radius 153, and fillet of 2 between the 2 arms of this object. We create a new sketch in this plane, XY, F7, and we make visible the first sketch, visibility. Why? Because I want to project this arc. Then I make visible only this. This is a construction line. We draw a line as you can see here. Then we place its center to this endpoint of the projected line. This is also coincident with the center point. Then we draw other 2 lines, one restart 2. They are parallel with the midline. Then we draw 2 arcs. This one with the radius of 147 and the other with the radius 153. Both have the center and the center point. And this distance is 20. We place a midpoint of this arc on this line. And now we trim this, and this. Make construction this midline, and we apply fillets. Radius 2 is by default. Each corner has a fillet. Now we have a fully constrained sketch. Extrude. Inventor finds the, and we move this to the right to the part. Okay. Now let's see what is the volume. Properties, physical, update, copy, close, drawing, double click, and the new value is right the same. I cancel the new because it is equal with the former one. Material is steel carbon. Visual style shaded. Default IBL, default lights. Now you see they are identical. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.